Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to Adjective Noun Gaming presents Sunset and Stardew. It's been a fucking minute, Ben.
It's been a bit, buddy. How are you?
Doing good. How about you, man?
I'm alright.
Doing alright. Ben, the lucky bastard, didn't have to work today.
Indeed.
So, you know.
Government jobs, baby.
Government jobs. Ben's a slave to the man. Yeah, so we're back here to play some more Stardew Valley for you today. We're going to see if I remember how to play it. There's some worms on the ground that I just dug up and got a chicken statue.
Nice.
So not going to get any better than that. That's our show today. But no, what's been going on in the life of Ben besides having the day off?
Let's see. Got groceries today. Went to the gym. Saw 2 car accidents.
Oh, Jesus.
Which was wild.
Like you were
I turned to come home. I turned to come down one road. There's just a wrecker and a bunch of police. And I was like, okay, well that road's gonna be hard to navigate.
Yeah.
And then like at the intersection of where my apartment complex is, there was just another accident.
What the fuck?
So I was like, okay.
I saw
That's good Friday.
I saw on the repository yesterday that there was an accident. I think it was like either yesterday morning or 2 mornings ago. A 70-year-old man in a Corvette was killed in a car accident at 7:30 in the morning. What was a 70-year-old man doing on the road at 7:30 in the morning in his Corvette? But apparently he was like going way too fast in it, which is what I assumed had happened, and he ran into a tractor trailer. So some Final Destination shit going on there.
Super yikes.
But yeah. Welcome to Car Accidents Weekly with Josh and Ben.
Oh. Yeah.
It's bad stuff. And then I don't know if you saw, I've been listening, I know we talked last time about me listening to a lot of true crime podcasts now that I'm not allowed to watch stuff anymore at work. So my mind has been in real true crime mode lately. Like, there was like a coworker who didn't show up for a few days, and I really legitimately had the thought, like, did her husband kill her?
Oh, she's dead. Yeah,
she's dead now. But no, she came back and she's fine. But anyway, I don't know if you saw in my hometown, there was a boy that was missing. And
was or is still?
They just found his body today.
Shoot.
Yeah. Shoot is right.
I haven't been following it because the only place I've been seeing is on
so
Facebook,
it's
that's rough.
Yeah, it's equal parts like disturbing and fascinating because it's like the timing is just weird with me like having this true crime renaissance. Sure. And then having this like 14-year-old boy go missing in my hometown, and they had like a full like body man search on for him for a couple days, and I guess they just found like a shallow grave with him in it today. So yeah, that'll be interesting to figure out who did that.
Yeah,
it's some dark shit. We gotta get the dark shit out of the way at the top of the show.
Sure.
Other than
so I did that today. Yesterday, what was yesterday? Yesterday I ate some Applebee's.
Okay.
Made some rum and coke.
Eating good. Isn't Applebee's
Wally.
Applebee's slogan is eating good in the neighborhood, is it not?
I think so.
Okay.
At least it used to be. I don't know.
Okay. And you said
have a okay brunch burger which has like hash browns and an egg on it, and I'm all about eggs on burgers, so. Yeah,
eggs on burgers are a good time. They were talking on the Beastcast today about eggs on pizza.
Yeah, that sounds insane.
That sounds like some...
Abby's mentioned that before, and I was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, that sounds like some New York City shit, if I've ever heard it. But I'm always willing, like I always say... Like I always say, I'm willing to try anything once. So I would try it.
No, I'm good.
I probably should update my list of things that I'm actually not willing to try at least once. But that wouldn't be on there. Murder would probably be one thing I wouldn't try once.
Murder, yeah.
Yeah, murder wouldn't make the cut, I don't think. Sex with Ben. Sex with Ben is another thing that's pretty high up on that list. Actually, who am I kidding?
No. We watched Wally last night, which holds up
I don't
extraordinarily.
know that I've
seen it like once before.
I don't know that I've ever seen that.
Oh No, it's very good.
Okay. Does it have like little to no dialogue in it?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I've heard about
And
it.
it's cool.
Yeah.
It looks really good. Like, it looks extraordinary because there's not too many human characters, and the ones that are like very caricaturized. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
It's good, and like the environments are good.
Well, here's my question then. If Wally's so damn good, why didn't they put him in the Kingdom Hearts?
Oh man, there'd be interesting repercussions for that because it's like basically Earth.
Yeah.
In the future.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts' lore is already fucked enough as it is. We don't need to add any extra complications to it.
Yeah.
But okay, so Wally and murders and car accidents.
Watched Kung Fu Hustle last night.
How's that?
It's wild.
Okay, I watched that as a youth, and I don't remember liking it,
Yeah.
and I think that might have been because I was a youth.
It's weird. It's a very strange and odd movie.
So, do you want to know why I think I didn't like that movie when I was a kid?
Sure.
Because I tried to watch it after watching Kung Pao.
Oh yeah.
And I thought it was going to be in the same vein as like, if you folks at home don't know, treat yourselves sometime to the movie Kung Pao: Enter the Fist. Don't look anything up about this movie. Just watch it. But anyway, so Kung Fu Hustle, yeah.
But it's weird because it's almost like a half step to a Kung Pao.
Okay.
Like, it's very strange because it's not like a traditional like Kung Fu movie. It's not
Yeah.
like your Ip Mans or your like. It's like, oh man, it's hard to. It's like take Drunken Master and like step it up just a little bit more in the comedy range.
Okay.
And add in some Looney Tunes, like.
Oh, okay.
It's odd, but
hey,
it was,
speaking of Looney Tunes, I need to get this off my conscience real quick. I watched Space Jam recently.
Yeah.
It's people can say whatever they want about that movie, and I'm gonna let them say it because they're probably right. But it's really not that bad. Like I will say that the basketball is the best part of that movie. Bill Murray's another really good part of that movie that's pretty underrated. The opening, the Come On and Slam and Welcome to the Jam, the theme song with all the Michael Jordan highlights in the beginning, that's probably the best part of the whole thing. But yeah, let's just say the Looney Tunes part of it are pretty rough. But I had to get that off my chest. I watched Space Jam recently and I didn't hate it. So take from that what you will. I understand if you have to unsubscribe from the channel. But
I don't know if I've ever watched Space Jam all the way through.
Let me tell you, buddy, there was a time and a place for it, and I don't know that 2019 is the time or the place. But I'm excited for Space Jam 2 just because I love LeBron James so much, and I'm curious to see what they do with him. Also, Ryan Coogler is directing that joint, so
that's bonkers.
Isn't that fucking yes? Isn't that fucking nuts? Doesn't that make you want to immediately watch it?
Yeah, that is something.
Like, imagine him doing like a sports like live action animated hybrid, like the guy who did fucking Creed and Black Panther.
Yeah.
Like there's some potential there.
Yeah, that is something.
All they've released of it so far, there's like a promotional poster that's like a locker room, and it's like LeBron's jersey hanging there. And then Bugs Bunny's jersey hanging there. And then the one jersey at the back of it, I think it just says Coogler or R. Coogler on it. Huh. And like, it blew my mind the other day because I was like reading the Wikipedia, or not Wikipedia, but the IMDb about the first Space Jam.
Yeah.
There's some wild shit on that IMDb about that movie. I almost you're going to have to stop me from opening it and just reading it. We're just going to turn this into a reading of the Space Jam IMDb page. I kind of want to.
What else have I been doing lately? I don't know. Work. Went to the park last weekend. That was fun. Got sunburned as shit, but
did some Pokemon Going, I'm assuming.
Yes,
yeah. Pokemon Going is in full form right now with Community Day just happened last Saturday with Dagon.
Something like that. Baggin.
Baggin, that's right. Yeah, it's probably just supposed to sound like Dragon, but just Baggin maybe. Yeah. But yeah, I caught 1 million of those. I got 2 shinies, and I evolved to, I can't remember what the big guy is that it evolves to, but I did that.
Salamandrex or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. Oh, so I was gonna tell you. You mentioned that you got a shiny Bunnery, right?
Yeah, it's freaking Easter
It's
time, baby.
so there was a guy walking in the park just getting progressively more angry that he wasn't finding a shiny Bunnery. Like he was walking behind us like the whole time,
Yeah.
and then at one point I was like kind of uncomfortable about how much he was talking out loud about it. So we like let him go around us. And
Yeah.
so like as he passed us, he goes, "Hey, did y'all catch any of them chocolate Bunneries? How about any of them pink Bunneries?" And I was like, "No, we didn't get any, man." And he was just like, "Ah, fuck." He's like, "They probably just left the catch rate at like normal." He's like, "They need to turn it up. It's a special event."
I caught one first day of the event, but I haven't seen another one since.
Yeah, so I think you're amongst the very small population of people that was actually fortunate enough to even see one, much less catch one.
Fucking psyched about
And
it.
fucking Christa, I go to GameStop tonight, and she's out in the car. There's a goddamn gym at the GameStop. I didn't even think to like take out my phone. And what's that like legendary Pokemon that's in all the gyms right now? That like wing.
Latios or
Yeah,
whatever.
Latios. Yeah, she fucking catches one of those. Doesn't even tell me the raid's going on. And this is like a GameStop that, like, mind you, not a lot of people were ever at one time. So the fact that she got like 7 other people to do this raid with her.
Yeah. Oh man, that reminds. Last weekend we were like at the park, and there was the Alolan Raichu as one of the raids, and it's like a 3-star raid. So we're like, oh, we can take this, and we got it down like because it's like only 3 minutes long or whatever, because that's how they work, I guess.
Yeah.
So every star is a minute. But oh my god, this fish is killing me. We got it down to like 1 hit point 2 times in a row.
Oh my god.
Like we had to use 2 different teams.
Yeah.
Got it down to like 1 hit point 2 times in a row, and we were just like, "Oh my god, this sucks so bad." And eventually, like somebody joined up. Oh crap, it's 11:20. Eventually, like people showed up, and then we finally got it. But I wasn't even able to catch it. Like I used up all the raid balls and didn't even catch it. Oh, I was so mad.
Oh yeah, no, that's the worst.
Just got it, but I was like, "Oh, this sucks."
I feel you there. We last summer I caught that Regice or Regice, whatever, that legendary ice Pokemon, and me and Christa had the same number of those white raid Pokeballs or whatever, and like for whatever reason she just could not catch it. Like she did the same exact thing that I did, and it just wouldn't let her catch it.
Yeah, it's infuriating.
So there's some work to be done around that. Like, you know, you waste a lot of time and resources, but it's
interesting. You just kind of sucked to the moment.
Yeah.
Like, oh man. Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep.
I'm looking up the Space Jam IMDb page. Okay, so this isn't exactly like, this is kind of public knowledge, but this was a cool find for me to realize that this movie came out in 1996 and they made a web page for... Oh, is it? No, it's okay. They made a web page for Space Jam back in 1996, and if you just go to spacejam.com, it's still there, and they haven't done a thing to it, and it's fascinating.
I remember somebody like realizing that earlier this year or something, earlier last year. And like, oh my god, where's our trash thing? There it is.
I'm getting fascinated all over again by reading about this.
Oh, did we build a barn? Is that what we built?
Yeah, I think we did.
Nice.
So anyway, to sum it all up, you had the movie WALL-E, you had Kung Fu Hustle. Yep.
Some Pokemon Go stuff last week. Been watching On My Block, watching season 2 of On My Block. Watched all but 2 episodes of that.
Okay.
That show's pretty good.
What's that one about?
It's like oh nice. That's new. Paper can be turned into cloth from the trash compactor.
Oh, really?
That's weird. On My Block like follows these kids in like a poor area. It's like a comedy drama show.
Is it
Is it
fictional or non-fictional?
Yeah, it's fictional. Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's like it's kind of like these Latino kids and like in this like poor California neighborhood. They have to deal with like gang violence and stuff like that. It's good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
It's like funny enough to where it's not like super serious, but it gets serious enough, you know, to say stuff.
Yeah.
So it's
yeah.
Cool. it's a fun show.
No, it's cool to hear that they actually like gave it a message, because it'd be very
Yeah,
easy for somebody to make something like that and not really use the platform for good.
yeah,
So
it's
that's
good.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good show. I think we still have a few episodes of Ozark left to
Okay.
watch. I'm trying to think if we watched anything else. Watch Spider-Man again, probably since the last one of these. I can't remember. That movie's good.
Yeah, and so I don't know if you saw Waypoint just did an episode about Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah, was it like a rewatch? The Be Good Rewatch It?
No, I think it's just a Waypoints episode.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm kind of excited to listen to that.
Yeah, I'm behind on podcasts this week.
Yeah. No, I'm exactly where I need to be with podcasts now. It just sucks that I've fallen behind on my movies and TV shows. But anyway, the only really, because this week was really shitty for me in terms of wedding drama and work training stuff. But the one shining highlight was at the beginning of the week, I was really trying to buy tickets for a festival coming up in Ohio called the Sonic Temple Festival. And we wanted to buy just tickets to the Friday date because this System of a Down's playing, which is just, I have to see them at some point
Sure.
like in my
Yeah,
life.
because it's like a reunion.
Yeah, it's like a reunion thing. And then apparently, like, I looked at their website, the only other date they have on this tour is like the next day in Chicago, but they don't have any other tour dates at all
Wow.
for the rest of the year. But anyway, I was bummed out because one of Christa's friends is going, and she kept seeing this thing pop up on Facebook, and she didn't really know if it was legit or not, so she didn't tell us about it, because these tickets are normally like $120 per day.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, they're selling them for $20 a piece now, and then there's like a $10 fee, so it's like $30 per person to go to this thing for the Friday. And I thought about it all Monday, and then I was just like, I talked to you guys about it, and I was like, I don't know if I actually want to go and deal with the traffic and all that stuff. So I let them go, and then I was really bummed because they sold out. But I guess what they're doing is they're just alternating days. So like on Tuesday, the Saturday tickets were $20, and then on Wednesday, the Sunday tickets were $20, and then they're just going to keep doing that, I guess.
Huh.
Because then on Thursday, I got another chance at them, so I got them.
That's cool.
So yeah, I'm
I'm
very.
trying to find some fire. Oh no, I'm gonna try to find some fire quartz.
What floor are you going to?
85.
Okay. So yeah, I'm very excited. There's some other good bands that are going to be there. Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine is going to be there playing his solo stuff, I assume, which will be weird because like his new album is like him playing guitar, obviously, and then like a bunch of other people like doing the vocals.
Okay.
So I wonder if they're just going to like play the vocals like as like a backtrack or something.
Yeah.
So that'll be kind of
He might
interesting.
be doing some of his like Night Watchman stuff.
Oh yeah. So I'll be curious to see what that's all about. And then the band Ghost is going to be there. They're another metal band I like a whole lot.
Oh yeah, I've heard of them.
And then, yeah. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is, like I said, the drive to Columbus, and then it being 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. basically.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is,
like easy enough drive though from Canton.
it is.
Like 2.5 hours.
2 hours, yeah.
Oh, that's nothing.
It's not bad. But yeah, I usually like to buy parking passes before I go to events nowadays just to make sure.
Yeah.
But the only way you can buy parking passes is if you buy all 3 days.
Oh, okay.
So apparently her friend went to this thing last year because it was originally, I don't know if folks at home are familiar with Rock on the Range because that's what this was originally.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
That's a thing, isn't it?
there's like 2 or 3 guys that made Rock on the Range a thing, and I guess like 2 of them didn't want to do it anymore, but one of them did. So now this is like his brainchild.
Huh.
And I know that people are very unhappy about it because of the original pricing. Because Rock on the Range was never that expensive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like you could get into the whole 3 days for like $150, and this is like what they were trying to sell 1 day ticket for.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, and then now people are equally pissed because they're like, so I paid your like $300 for the whole weekend, and now you're selling the tickets for $20 a piece.
Yeah.
And they're not offering any kind of like reimbursement to those people or anything. Right. So I don't know, but I'm excited. I wish I could have gone on Sunday because Foo Fighters are going to be there. And then Saturday is Disturbed and Papa Roach, so that could have been interesting. But I'm definitely happy with System of a Down. The only thing I've heard about them recently is that Surge isn't really showing a lot of enthusiasm anymore.
He's like fucking 50 years old or something.
He is, but it's like, I don't know. I'm not going to be that asshole that's like, oh, you should stop playing music if you're like tired or whatever. But it's like
Yeah.
I've went back and watched some performances from them from the last couple years, and he really is just not into it anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then there was this one performance, like I guess it was like some big festival. He spent like half their set just like fucking with his earpiece instead of singing. So that I hope that doesn't happen for us.
Sure.
But no, I'm happy with these tickets too because originally they were what they call field level tickets, which I think is like standing on the soccer field because it's at Columbus Crew Soccer Stadium,
Right.
Moffrey Stadium. And I think because these are labeled as stadium level, I think we're gonna actually have seats now.
That'd be cool.
So yeah, that'll be nice to like get up and now obviously they won't be like saved seats or anything. I think it's all general admission.
Yeah.
So we'll have to like get a good spot like closer to the time, but
Right.
I am excited for a couple other bands there, like Beartooth. They're a Columbus metal band that I've been following for quite a few years. I've never seen them. That Zeal and Ardor band that I showed you the other day, they're going to be there. There's a bunch of random stuff. Pussy Riot's going to be there,
That's cool.
which is pretty cool. So yeah, it's going to be a weird combo of music, but it kind of all falls in my
Sounds like a busy day. Sounds like a good day.
yeah. So that's coming up next month. But other than that, New Avengers coming out next week, so that's what I'll be doing a week from today.
Yeah, I'm like not at all excited about that.
I remember you guys were talking about it the other day. It's hard to be enthusiastic for the Marvel Cinematic Universe right now. What with Captain Marvel just being like fine and Ant-Man and the Wasp being fine.
Yeah, we watched that the other day, like a while ago. It's fine. Ant-Man
It's
and the
not-
Wasp wasn't super exciting, and Captain
Yeah.
Marvel wasn't super exciting.
Yeah, like they were both fine movies, but I feel like they got Marvel got their really good movies out there already, and now that they're not making those consistently anymore, it makes anything else just seem fine.
Yeah.
So, but no, I am excited for the new Avengers movie. I think I'm just excited for the spectacle of it and the novelty of it, but I just kind of want to see how they're going to wrap it up and how they're going to make a 3-hour movie watchable. So,
Sure.
yeah. And Christa's actually really excited. She, when the Marvel Cinematic Universe first started, didn't it start like back in, what year would that have been that it started?
I don't know.
2008?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
don't know.
didn't start dating until 2010. And so she missed out on the first part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So it's kind of cool seeing her be excited as I was when I first started watching them.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, other than that, I've been playing more of that MLB The Show,
Nice.
which is still probably the best sports game you can get your hands on, at least as far as on the PlayStation goes. Well, I'm gonna die. Yep.
Oh, don't die.
Oh boy, that was very close. I'm gonna leave so I don't die. But yeah, and then me and my buddy Alex, we've been doing streams and stuff lately. By the time this Sunset and Stardew is up, we'll have an archive up of our latest stream, which will be of Destiny 2. But we've got a couple streams in the archive right now. We've got one for MLB The Show and one for Far Cry New Dawn, both of which were really fun streams.
I need that iron ore. What can I eat? Did you actually die, or did you run away?
I ran away. I'm completely out of energy, and I'm like one hit away from dying. So I have no energy, so I'm like sluggish too.
Ugh.
And I don't want to use up any of my resources because it's late.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I just eat a fish.
I sold all my fish yesterday whenever I did my fishing. So the only thing I have right now is like the cup of coffee and Joja Cola.
Yeah, we're about to complete a whole section of the community center.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah,
I bet the barn will be ready tomorrow.
I think so. Yeah, because we just needed one fire quartz, and I found 2. So that's cool. Did I pick up that red mushroom? Oh, I didn't. Oh, that blows. Did you pick up a red mushroom?
Yeah, I did.
Ooh, can you not sell it, or did you already sell it?
No, I did not sell it yet.
Okay, because there's the bulletin board bundle, like the friendship bundle or whatever needs it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have 3 of them, actually.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Oh, we got the mine carts repaired, baby. Yes.
Oh, the minecart's going to come super in handy.
Yes. I got an Omni Geode. Place the stupid. I got 5 of them. Place the sap with it. Screw this sap. We need sap. Yes, mine carts.
Minecart.
Mine carts. Mine carts. We're happy to help. It's not our house after all. I don't. What does that mean? What does that mean?
I don't know what that means.
Now we have 3 bundles done.
That's really exciting.
We did the scavenging one.
Hey, I put a red mushroom in your white chest.
Nice. Oh yeah, baby.
So yeah, because
on the board.
it's weird timing that I bought those System of a Down tickets, because just like 2 months ago I started listening to them again in like a major way. Like there was a point in time where I was like, I wasn't even thinking about the possibility of ever getting to see them live. I was just really fucking into their shit again. Like I had to think back on it. Like the first time I ever heard them, it was probably when I was in like middle school. Like
yeah, that sounds about right.
I think our friend Blake was probably the one who introduced me to them. But yeah, I've been listening to him since I was at least 12 years old. And I mean, I'm 27 now, so it's hard to list too many other bands I've been listening to for that long.
I haven't actively listened to System of a Down in a long time.
It still holds up. And it turns out, whenever you make music that's about politics, some of it can really age well and hold true to our current political climate.
I'm trying to think. There's a quick look somebody was playing an old game that had a System of a Down song on it.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, Sugar was on it.
Oh, nice. Boy. Sugar! Yeah. That's like, I've looked at their set lists, because they've rarely been playing shows, just here and there, but Sugar's like the song they've been ending their set list on, which is interesting.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, mine carts. Boom. And here comes the spring.
Here comes that spring.
Woo!
What do you say we do one day of spring, and then we'll call it for today? Let's at least get that one spring day in for you.
Yeah, let's set up some farming, baby.
Some farming.
Alright, so we need to know what spring crops we still need. Oh god, look at what a mess this is.
Hello
hey,
there.
It's Kent.
My name's Kent. I just got back last night from overseas. My wife told me that a new farmer moved in while I was gone. Well, I just wanted to introduce myself. I'll see you around. A new farmer moved to town while I was overseas. Gotta go see what he looks like. Fucking Kent, you weirdo.
Soldier boy.
Yeah. Hey, spring really dropped a load of shit on us, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of nice to have this music and the scenery back, though. I'll tell you that much.
Yes. Alright, let's clear out this area.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of this dumb scarecrow in the way.
Do you follow the creator of this game on Twitter?
No.
Okay, he just announced, it was either yesterday or today, that he's putting in a new thing in the next update. Because you know how we always complain about how shitty it is when you lose your stuff in the mines if you die?
Yeah.
He's going to add a feature where you can pay the mine guy to get like certain items back.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's really exciting. And then I guess he was talking about the multiplayer for like consoles.
Okay.
How like it's not like it's been talked about for as long as the PC thing, and they only put it live on PC for now. But he said next month it's going to be ready on consoles, so now everybody will get a chance. So keep that in mind if you're watching along at home and you think, hey, I want to be just like Ben and Josh. Those are 2 really cool motherfuckers. I love them. Hey.
The best farmer boys.
I love them, is what you're probably thinking. The best farmer boys. I love this content. Inject it. Inject that shit into my veins, is what you're saying.
I'm gonna make my own farm. And it's gonna be better than theirs.
Yep.
Because they're bad at farming.
Yep. So
I'll show them.
We are not sponsored or promoted by Concerned Ape in any way, shape, or form. I just
They're
really
now my super villain.
Yep.
This is my superhero origin story.
Which is
I'm gonna
cool.
be a better farmer.
Yeah.
I'm the farmer man.
I'm the farmer man now. Look at me. I'm the farmer now.
Hey, hey, this is a good little plot of land. All right, I'm gonna go check the. Oh, the barn's built too. Oh my God.
There's so much going on.
We have not checked in on the chickens in the last 2 days.
I checked them yesterday.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah. I definitely didn't check on them the day before, but I did yesterday for sure.
I forgot we had them, honestly.
I'm cutting down some grass and stuff over here.
Okay, I'm gonna go check the spring bundle.
Okay.
We haven't done the spring crops bundle, I don't think.
If you're going to go over there, you might as well buy some seeds while you're at it.
Yeah, that's the plan too.
Okay. Oh, is our silo full? Because I'm cutting grass. I'm not getting any hay.
Nice. That's good too.
Okay. Well, I'm going to stop cutting grass then, because grass isn't always easy to come by. Let the lesson be learned out there, kids. Just chop your grass. Don't smoke it. Don't be smoking that grass. We'll know if you do. That farm grass.
All right. Cauliflower, potatoes. Let's go.
I don't want to cauliflower. He doesn't have anything interesting to talk about.
Good Lord. Oh, I gotta go. Alright. Potatoes. Oh. Yeah, guy. You stand in the middle of the doorway. Don't get mad at me.
Oh my God, there's a lot of trees over by the grandpa shrine.
Alright, what else do we want? Do we want some garlic?
Whoa, this one... I opened up the door on the outside of the thing and the chickens came fucking running.
Parsnips. Parsnips are the things we want. We want golden parsnips.
Wow, this chicken is pissed.
Alright. What's today's thing? 200 catches 2 largemouth bass. Sure, why not? Oh man, I'm so happy to see green again.
Oh yeah. We made it through it together, everybody at home. We made it through the depressing winter of Stardew Valley.
Yeah, it's a thing. We have so much money.
Yeah, we got almost 90 grand, so...
Alright, let's plan.
Hit me with those seeds, Daddy.
Alright, this is gonna be a parsnip territory over here.
Okay.
So hopefully these come out gold.
Whenever you're ready for some random mixed seeds, let me know, because I've been saving those up, too.
Alright, cool. I mean, yeah, I'll take them, because...
Okay.
I don't think I bought enough seeds to fill all of this up.
Yeah. God, it's so weird seeing green everywhere again.
I know.
It's very nice.
Feels good.
Yes, it does. Today was a weird day for weather. Like, it was so warm the other day. Like, it was like 80 degrees the other day, and now today it's 50. And that's like
Really?
a stark contrast.
Yeah. No, it's like weird down here, because it'll be like 50 in the morning,
Yeah.
and then it'll be like 80 in the afternoon. So you'll like have to put your defroster on in the morning,
Yeah.
and then oh, the price of raw materials at Robin's shop and Clint's shop has increased. That's interesting.
That seems like a crime.
That's different. I don't remember that happening.
That's a crime.
It's like must just be a year 2 thing. Yeah, it seems like a crime. I think that's what they call price gouging.
I think so too. I'm going to put these seeds. I got 23 random seeds
Okay.
for you. Or mixed seeds.
Oh, I got some mixed seeds too.
I put them
got
in your
one
white
mixed seed.
chest.
Oh, you just go plant them, dude.
Oh, okay.
Let's do
I
it,
didn't.
too.
Well, I know last time I fucked the garden real good, so I don't
No,
want
the
to. Okay.
I set it up. It's good
Okay.
now.
Okay. Garden good.
All the places can be seeded. We do have to water. Or no, we don't have to water them because that's why the things are there. Okay. I'm gonna go water the dog though.
I'm gonna go water the dog. Ben says.
He needs to get nice and big.
Yeah, he does. Our nice big boy. All right, random seeds have been planted. We are getting nice and set up for our dive into the spring season and our next sunset in Stardew.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm gonna go crack. I'm gonna go try. Oh, I don't know what time Clinton closes.
Probably 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, I'd imagine.
5 o'clock. I wonder if I can get there in an hour.
You could use the minecart.
Oh, I could use the mic. Man, you're smart.
Sometimes.
Let's do it.
2 largemouth bass for Willie.
Down. Yes. Yes. Oh, he closes at 4.
Oh, shit.
Man, I got these 5 Omni Geodes and 1 Fire Geode.
Clint out here fucking up the program.
Trying to get those largemouth bass.
Yep. Might as well.
Might as well. Let's do it. Let's close the day out.
Let's do it.
Nice little bit of fishing.
I was trying to think the other day, because I love the fishing in this game so much. I'm trying to think of, because I used to be really into fishing with my grandpa until he sold the fishing boat.
Yeah.
And I used to, like, my dad and I used to try to, like, figure out when, like, new fishing games were going to be made for, like, the, like, home game consoles. Because you could always play them, and, like, I feel like there's always, like, arcade fishing games and stuff.
Yeah, there's always those Sega arcade ones.
But I don't think I've ever played a good fishing game, like, besides this. Like a pure fishing game. Okay. Yeah. Usually fishing is only good as a mini game within a game.
Yeah.
Like in that new Far Cry.
Dedicated fishing game.
Yeah, the Sega one I've played for sure. It was like a Sega Dreamcast game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I guarantee you they made... Oh, no, I remember on the 360, Rapala, I'm probably butchering that famous fishing brand. Rapala Pro Fishing or whatever. I think that's a 360 game.
Okay.
So that's probably the most recent one I could think of that I would have played, and that was trash.
Oh.
Yeah, my dad and I, we would like get really excited for like all the new sports games that came out, and like we would even get like the weird sports games. So like back in the day when they were doing like instead of just Tony Hawk, like when they would do like the Matt Hoffman's BMX or like the rollerblade. Wasn't there like was there a rollerblading game, or am I thinking of?
Yeah, aggressive inline, baby.
Yes, yep. We played all those shits. That was.
Do we know if largemouth bass are in the river?
Well, bass are not a saltwater fish, so
That's
they would not be in the ocean.
Are they in pond? Are they lake fish though?
Oh yeah, I would assume they're probably lake fish, but I got carried away in conversation and just started fucking fishing. So
I'm gonna run down to the ocean and try to get this eel that we need.
Okay.
Got a lost book.
So next time, somebody remind us next time. I gotta try to get these smallmouth bass up in the pond.
Come on. I need an eel. Give me an eel.
I'll show you my eel.
Please.
Oh, I got a tickle in my throat.
That's my eel.
Oh shit. That's why Ben's here, everybody, for the good jokes.
Anchovy. Come on. I forgot where we put our crab pot.
Hey, probably need to take the candy cane out of the yard, huh?
Oh yeah, I guess so. Store it up in the attic until next year.
Yep. The big green cane.
That's my wrestling name.
Big green cane.
Come on, I just need a stupid eel. Give me the eel.
Give me the eel.
Oh, butts. Golly.
Okay. Got my inventory nice and cleared out.
Nice.
Pretty cool that we've gotten some seeds and we're still sitting on 84 grand.
Yeah. Okay, well, that was annoying. Didn't catch an eel. Didn't catch a seal either.
Didn't catch a seal either. All right, so let's end the program with a TV program, Living Off the Land. Well, a new year has arrived. Keep your eyes peeled for any new kinds of seeds being stocked in your local general store. Hopefully you upgraded your tools during the winter and you're ready for a productive year. Hey, TV, don't you ever fucking tell me how to live my life ever again.
Lame stream media. Tell me how to live my life.
Lame stream media. Oh man, I need to get into that fresh stream media next time and catch me that largemouth bass. Anyway,
Let's see. Okay, let's.
sorry I couldn't end on a good joke, everybody, but that's been Sunset and Stardew for this week. Thank you again for joining us. We got some cool stuff up on the channel if you haven't tuned in for a while. And sorry for the lack of content lately. Just been hard to coordinate schedules. And like I said, it's been rough with wedding drama and work drama and all kinds of stuff. So we're hoping to get back on a productive and regular schedule here in the coming weeks. But for now, like I said, by the time you're watching this, you will be able to watch the live stream archive of me and Alex's Destiny 2 stream. And then we've also got the Far Cry stream Far Cry stream archive. And then we've also got the MLB The Show stream archive. And then me and my fiance Christa, she's been begging me to be on a series, so I figured I'd fucking let her. So we started Phoenix Wright. It's called Objection, our Phoenix Wright LP. We're going to be recording another episode of that, so keep your eyes peeled for that in the near future. First episode of that went pretty good, and that game's pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, thanks for being here again, Ben.
Yeah, buddy.
This is good. We need to make some more content for these folks to watch. And that's going to do it for today on Sunset and Stardew. Did you take care of everything you needed to take care of?
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to do it for us today. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Bye, Ben.
Bye.